everybody, today's Tuesday, and today I have chosen The Three Little Super Pigs, Once Upon a Time. And now this book has another one that's going to go with it that we're going to read tomorrow. So tomorrow there will be another Three Little Super Pigs that we're going to read. So here is our title on the front cover, The Three Little Super Pigs, Once Upon a Time. And the author is down here on the bottom, and it is Claire Evans. Open up once. This doesn't have the picture or the author, so we're going to say skip that one. Here's some bricks for all my pink lovers out there. And here is our title page. We have the title, a picture from the story, and the author down here on the bottom. It also says that it's illustrated by Claire Evans. So she is the author and the illustrator. Remember, the author is the person who writes the story, and the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. All right, here we go. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They dreamed of becoming superheroes. In fact, they were so obsessed that their family house became cluttered with all their superhero collections. So one day, Mother Pig told her little superheroes it was time to find their own homes, and she waved goodbye. They walked for hours, crossing dangerous rivers and climbing steep cliffs. Until finally they arrived at their destination, Fairyland. After an exhausting trip, the pigs decided to set up camp for the night and build their new homes in the morning. It says, "Welcome to Fairyland." It's a good place for superheroes. While toasting marshmallows in their superhero costumes, the pigs met a new friend, Little Red Riding Hood. She warned them about the big bad wolf who had been terrorizing Fairyland. The wolf had kidnapped Mary's little lamb and stolen sheep's clothing. He'd even disguised himself as different grandmas and stole their clothing. The pigs were warned to be on their guard. The next morning, two of the pigs were desperate to play superheroes with their new friends, so they built their houses as quickly as possible. The first little pig chose straw to build a house, and he gathered all he could find. The second little pig chose to build his house out of sticks, and he collected them from high and low. And in no time at all, their new homes were ready. Oh, I just saw something. Look. While his two brothers were having fun, the third little pig was patiently building his house out of bricks. He wanted to make sure it was strong and sturdy, so he worked very hard. Finally, all three houses were ready, and the pigs were very happy in their new homes. So look who's peeking. Suddenly, the first little pig was startled by a terrible growl outside his window. It was the big bad wolf. Little pig, let me come in," he cried. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," squealed the panicked pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," growled the wolf. Whoosh! And with one puff, he blew the house in. The first little pig ran for cover to his brother's house of sticks. Little pigs, let me come in," bellowed the wolf. "Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins," cried the pigs. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed and he puffed. Whoosh! And he blew the house in. Dodging the flying sticks and falling debris, the two little pigs ran as quickly as they could to their brother's house of bricks, narrowly escaping the nasty wolf, who was getting very angry and very hungry. Little pigs, let me come in, demanded the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins, the pigs replied. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, screamed the wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but the brick house would not blow in. The wolf was furious. Suddenly, the pigs were startled by a loud, clanging noise from outside. The cunning bad wolf had made another plan to climb onto the roof and sneak down the chimney. Two of the pigs started to panic, but the third little pig, he had a super plan. He had been boiling a pan of water on the fire all along. So as the wolf came hustling down the chimney, he fell bottom first into, that's right, the bubbling hot pot. With a shrieking Pierce, he jumped out of the water and straight into the pig's net. The big bad wolf was defeated. The pigs waved goodbye to the silly wolf as he was carted off to prison. With Fairyland saved at last, the pigs' dream of becoming real superheroes had finally come true. As the whole team cheered their special new name, hooray for the three little super pigs. And here's our friend the wolf. The end. So if you liked our story today, you can give it a cheer. So in this story, we have a couple different characters. So you can talk about the characters in the story. And we also have the setting. So you can talk about the setting of the story. And if you want to follow through with the story, you can draw a picture of all three houses, the straw, the stick, and the brick house. And then I want you to think about, how do the pigs feel at the very end of the story? How do you think the pigs were feeling on this? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.